The following Max Children's privacy policy can be found on the Max website at max.com/privacy/children/en-us. There will be a link below in the video's description. Max Children's privacy policy, last updated, May 23, 2023. Child-friendly explainer. 1. What is personal information, and how do we collect it? Personal information is any data about you, or that could help identify who you are. There are different ways we get personal information about you, directly from you. For example, when we ask you for your name, from your phone or other device. We might get numbers and codes which are sometimes collected from things called cookies, but are not meant for eating. From someone else, for example, your parent or friend might share your name with us. Before you share information online, please talk to an adult for help and assistance. 2. Information that we collect and how we use it. We need some information about you to provide our services and products. We will get different information from you depending on which service or product you are using. 2.1. Online products directed to children, websites and apps. A. Streaming services. On streaming services that are meant for you, you should have your own profile. When you watch movies or shows on one of these streaming services, we may collect your age or your date of birth to show you movies and shows for your age, your country or city to show you movies or shows that is available where you are and to make sure it is in your language, what you've watched and how you've used the service to make your watching experience better. But we only do this where the law lets us. B. Competitions. If you'd like to enter and hopefully win one of our competitions, we may ask for your name, your age, or birth date. We also usually ask your parent or guardian to provide us with their email address. We need this information so that we can let you know if you've won and then to send your parent or guardian details of the prize. C. Games and interactive entertainment. When playing our games, we may collect your name or username to make the game more personal to you, your age or date of birth to make sure the game is suitable for your age, information about the phone or computer you use to play games to help make sure the game works and to help improve our games in the future. Sometimes we ask to access your device's camera or speaker, but unless we tell your parents otherwise, we are not collecting your photo or the sound of your voice. 2.2. Offline products. A. Studio tours, attractions and exhibitions, for example, theme parks. When you come in person to experience the magic of our studios, attractions, and exhibitions, we may use your information, such as your name and age when you or your parent or guardian registers or buys tickets. We use this information to personalize your experience. B. Events you attend as a consumer or guest. When attending one of our many fun events, we may take pictures or a video of you if your parent or legal guardian gives us permission to do so. We may also collect other information for organizing and managing the event, like when you tell us you have a food allergy or need special assistance. Please also note you may use our products by interacting both offline and online, for example, where you book a studio tour or your participation to a marketing event through one of our websites. 3. Sometimes we share your information with others. We sometimes share personal information about you with others when we need help from family members or helpers to provide the product you're using, to provide something you've asked for. For example, if you entered into a competition, another company might organize the prize. If we need to share your personal information because the law says we have to, or to help us understand how you are using the product and how it is working. This may include sharing data with companies that help us provide you with a product or service, or with partners we work with. We do not sell your personal information to other companies. 4. Things you can do. If you or your parent or legal guardian have any questions about how we handle your personal information, the question might be answered in our full children's privacy policy. However, you can always ask us questions about your personal information by contacting us at wbdprivacy@wbd.com. Remember, you don't always have to give us your information. Also, you or your guardian can ask us what information we have about you, to stop collecting your information, or to erase your information we have about you. Children's Privacy Policy, last updated May 23, 2023. Hi and welcome. Warner Brothers Discovery, WBD, is a global media and entertainment company. We have lots of products and services that entertain, delight, amuse, and inform you, including Max, Warner Brothers, Cartoon Network, DC, and many others. When you use our websites or our apps, play one of our games online, visit one of our studio tours, buy one of our products, or otherwise interact with us online or offline, collectively referred to as services, we may collect and disclose information about you, including information considered personal information or personal data under applicable privacy laws. This privacy policy describes our practices related to information we collect about children through our services and experiences that are directed to children, such as when we know you are a child based on age information. For example, Max Kids profiles are governed by this children's privacy policy. For information about how we data outside of kids' profiles, please see our privacy policy. If you need help understanding this policy, you should ask a parent or guardian to read it and talk with you about it. We call this person your adult in this privacy policy. If you are a parent or guardian of a child who is using our services, this privacy policy explains how we process information we collect in relation to your child. We care a lot about your privacy, and WBD believes strongly in the privacy of our consumers. We want to help you understand how we are collecting, using, and sharing your information, as well as the rights you may have related to that information. In addition to providing this privacy policy, we have created a privacy center so you can learn more about rights that may be available to you or your adult on your behalf. What information do we collect? We collect information when you sign up for our services, create an account, use or otherwise interact with our services online or offline. We might need to ask permission from your adult before you can give us this information. This includes the following categories of information: contact and account information. When you or your adult sign up for you to use our services or make a purchase, we will collect information you provide like your name, phone number, home address, email address, username, profile information, password, age, and birth date. For some services, we collect your email address to help you make an account, and then we may keep your email address only in a hashed, jumbled format so that it doesn't identify you. We use these hashed email addresses to help with your account, like to help you if you forget your password. Location information. We may collect general location information, like your city or state, for some services. We may collect precise location for limited services and/or specific offerings. Device and technical information. When you use our services, we may automatically collect information from you, such as information about your device, operating system, browser type, browser settings, mobile carrier, or internet service provider, including device and other identifiers like your IP address, camera access, photos, videos, or audio recordings. We collect images and recordings you provide, such as when we have permission to collect images and other information from your device's camera or photos, when you post content on our services or otherwise submit content to us, or when you attend an event where we may be recording. Usage and viewing information. We may collect information about how you use our services, such as information about what you search for, view, and add to your watch list, web pages, apps, and contextual ads you see and interact with on our services, as well as accounts you link together. We also may automatically record real-time session information created as you interact with our services, which may include mouse clicks, mouse movements, pages visited, text entered, how long you spent on a page scrolling, and other details of your actions on our services. Parental control information. If your adult uses controls we may offer, we collect information about these controls, like the types of shows and movies your adult allows you to watch. Other information you provide. We also collect other information you or your adult provide when you use our services or participate in our events, surveys, or promotions, or when you interact with us or others on our channels, pages, and accounts on social media and other companies' platforms. For instance, we may collect chats, comments, posts, customer service communications. What are our sources of information? In addition to the information we collect from you directly, WBD may receive information about you from other sources, including other people or businesses. For example, we may collect information from the following sources. Your adult. Sometimes, we might need to ask your adult for information. This may happen, for example, when we need their permission for you to access our services. We may also ask you to give us some information about your adult if we need to ask for their permission. Friends and other people. We may collect information from people you know, like when a friend invites you to participate in an offering, makes recommendations to you, or shares content to you. Our affiliates. We may collect information from companies affiliated with WBD. You and your adult can learn more about our affiliates by visiting our affiliate site, linked at wbdprivacy.com/policycenter/affiliates. Our partners. Sometimes, we will partner with other companies to provide special products, services, or promotions. When we do, these partners may send us information, linked sites and tools. We may collect information from websites and tools offered by companies that are not affiliated with us, but that are linked from our services or provide links to our services. For example, if you use social media platforms, we sometimes collect information from these platforms, like your posts, likes, pages viewed, videos watched, and other interactions with our channels, pages, and accounts on social media. Your interactions with websites and tools offered by companies that are not affiliated with us are covered by the privacy policies of those companies, not this privacy policy. You and your adult should carefully read the privacy policies of websites and tools you use. WBD technology and service providers. We may receive information from companies that help us, like with account validation, analytics, fraud prevention, advertising, or events, joint venture, promotional, or strategic partners. When we partner with other companies, we may receive information from them. Publicly available sources. We may receive information from publicly available sources as well. We may combine this information with information we collect directly from you. How do we use the information we collect? WBD uses your information to provide you an amazing set of products and services, and as permitted or required by law, including as described below. Below are examples of the reasons we are collecting and using your information. Provide products and services and operate our business. We may use your information to provide, develop, improve, personalize, maintain, protect, analyze, measure, and report on your use of our services. For example, we may use information we collect to help you read or watch content we offer and find other content that you might like. We also use information to support our internal business functions, including finance, accounting, and audit, communicating with you and your adult. We may use information we collect to send you or your adult communications, like messages about purchases, your account, offers, contests, surveys, changes to policies, customer service inquiries, or to request feedback. We may also provide live support in response to your requests. We may record your comments, text, or voice communications for purposes of making features available, improving our services, and avoiding or addressing potential abuses of our terms of use, linked at max.com/terms-of-use, or other concerns on behalf of our users. Advertising and marketing. Depending on your age, or with your parents' consent, we may use your information to offer, market, and advertise our services, including providing discounts or offerings from our affiliates, business partners, and select third parties and showing you ads based on the videos you are watching. Safety, security, fraud prevention. We may use your information to enhance the safety and security of our services. We may also use it to verify your identity, monitor, investigate, and prevent fraud, and stop other unauthorized or illegal activity. With your or your adult's consent, we may use information for other purposes if we get your consent or your adult's consent. Comply with law and our terms of use. We may use your information to comply with laws and other legal requirements that apply to us, and to protect our rights and the rights and safety of others. We may also use information we collect to detect, investigate, prevent, or report activities that may violate of our terms of use, linked at max.com/terms-of-use, could be fraudulent, violate copyright, violate other rules, or may otherwise be illegal. De-identified and aggregated information. We may use and share aggregated and de-identified information as permitted by law. When we use de-identified information, we maintain and use the information in de-identified form and do not attempt to re-identify it, except to check whether our de-identification processes satisfy legal requirements. How do we disclose the information we collect? WBD may share information we collect to our affiliates, linked at wbdprivacy.com/policycenter/affiliates/affiliates, service providers who act on our behalf, or others. For example, We may share information we collect with the following types of recipients. With consent. If you are legally allowed to give us consent and give us consent to share information, or your adult gives us consent to share information, then we will share information in the way we describe at the time we ask for consent. To service providers. We may share information with our service providers. WBD uses service providers, which are other companies who act on our behalf, to help us with our services. For example, our service providers may help us with the creation, maintenance, hosting, delivery, and marketing of our services. This may include processing payments, email and order fulfillment, administering contests, providing customer service, showing contextual advertising, conducting research and analytics, customer service chatbots, or including recording of mouse movements or clicks, keyboard strokes/touches, page scrolls, typed text, or other interactions during a user session to improve and troubleshoot our services. We may also use service providers to enable our chat, comments, or survey features, or to moderate comments and chat among our users. These chat, comment, survey, or moderation service providers may obtain recordings of your comments, text, or voice communications for purposes of making the feature available, improving our services, avoiding or addressing potential abuses of our terms of use, linked at max.com/terms-of-use, or other concerns on behalf of our users. To affiliates. We may share information with affiliates, linked at wbdprivacy.com/policycenter/affiliates/affiliates within our family of companies, such as to provide, improve, offer, market, and otherwise communicate with you about their own products and services. Sponsors and co-promotions and branded programs. We sometimes work with companies that may offer content or programs, e.g., contests, sweepstakes, promotions, games, applications, branded community or panel programs, or social media integrations that are sponsored by or co-branded with third parties that may collect or obtain information from participants. When you participate in our branded community or panel programs, your name and contact information may be shared with other participants or public. We will let you know when we share your information and, if necessary, ask your adult for permission. Legal purposes. WBD may sometimes share information with others for legal reasons, for example, when the police, a judge, or government asks us to. We may share information with others if it will help us stop people from doing bad things, committing crime, or if it will help us protect you or other people. Selling or reorganizing our business. WBD may transfer information to another company as part of an actual or potential sale or reorganization of all or part of our business. What do you need to know about cookies and other identifiers? A cookie or other tracking technology is a tiny file, like a small piece of data script or code, that has information in it and that is stored on your browser or device to help websites and apps remember you and collect information about your use of the service. WBD uses technologies like cookies, web beacons, SDKs, pixels, and other tracking technologies, collectively referred to as cookies, to make your experience on our services better. These technologies help WBD provide and improve our services, such as by recognizing your browser or device, maintaining your preferences, showing ads based on the content you are viewing, and providing certain features like storing a high score on a game or saving your place in the game. WBD, including our affiliates, and our service providers may use these technologies to collect information over time from apps, websites, and other digital products. For example, these can help us understand how many people visited a service or saw a piece of content. Among other third-party services, WBD uses Google Analytics to improve the performance of the services and for other analytics purposes. For more information, see Google's privacy and terms, linked at policies.google.com/technologies/partner-sites. To opt out of Google Analytics, visit tools.google.com/dlpage/GA opt-out. Additional options. Please see the How Can You Control Your Information section of this privacy policy for more information about your choices for information collected via cookies or tracking technologies. How can you control your information? There are a number of tools and options you or your adult can use to help control how your information is collected, used, and shared. Access, deletion, or correction. If you or your adult have an account with us, you may be able to use this account to access, delete, or correct information we have collected. You or your adult can also visit our privacy center, linked at wbdprivacy.com, to submit a request to access, delete, or correct your information. Residents of some U.S. states have specific rights relating to access, deletion, and correction requests. Please visit our U.S. state supplement page, linked at max.com/privacy/US-rights/en-US, to learn more about those state-specific rights. Communications. If you or your adult receive marketing messages from us and want to stop getting those messages, you or your adult can follow the unsubscribe instructions in the relevant message, or you or your adult can contact customer service. In some services, you may also be able to opt out using the settings when you log into your account. You or your adult can also send us an email at wbdprivacy@wbd.com to explain your communication preferences for marketing messages for our services. Browser and device settings. You may have more options depending on your mobile device, operating system, or browser. Please review the support materials and/or the privacy settings for those devices and systems to learn more about these features, or have your adult help you do so. Precise location information. To disable collection of mobile device precise location information through our apps, please access your device settings and choose to limit that collection. How do we protect your information? WBD takes steps like administrative, technical, and physical safeguards to help protect your information. Unfortunately, no security measures are perfect, and we cannot be sure that information will never be accessed or used in an unauthorized way. U.S. State Supplement. Some U.S. states require us to tell you about additional information and explain rights that may be available to you. Please visit our U.S. State Supplement page, linked at max.com/privacy/US-rights/en-US, for more information. What happens if we change or revise this policy? From time to time, we may update this privacy policy and post the changes on this page. We encourage you and your adult to come back to this page once in a while so that you always know our current privacy practices. How can you contact us? If you or your adult have any questions about this privacy policy, you can contact us at wbdprivacy@wbd.com or at Privacy Office, 230 Park Avenue South, New York 10003, or contact us toll-free at 833-WMPRVCY or 833-967-7829 or TTY. Use 711. This has been a reading of the Children's Privacy Policy, last updated May 23, 2023. A link to the full text can be found in the video's description. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.